Hey, so what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy KW, man, aka Kyle Wavy. And in today's video, I'm giving you guys a master class on Instagram Reels monetization. This video is going to show you exactly how I've been making money on Instagram Reels. I make anywhere from 500 to my biggest day not too long ago was 3,500 in one single day. So if you want to learn how you can start monetizing on Instagram, making some extra money, or this can be your main business or whatever you want to do with it, I'm going to tell you what you need to know to get started today, even if you don't even have an Instagram account with more than 1,000 followers. So let's get into this video, man. It's not going to be your typical video. It's not going to be super high edits and super flashy cuts and stuff like that. I'm trying to give you this in the way that I feel as though you'll learn the best. I'm going to put the timestamps down below, so if you want to skip a section, go to another section. If you already know a certain part and you want to just skip to the next portion, please by all means be my guest. This is going to be your resource. Feel free to come back to this video, but forget all the talking, bro. Let your boy just get into this video right now. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and like the video, man. But quickly, before I break down this entire method, who am I? My name's Kai. I run a couple different Instagram accounts. I obviously run this YouTube, but I run the YouTuber For You page on Instagram. It's an account where I post upcoming streamers and YouTubers, and I also post already established streamers and YouTubers. I post DDG, Speed, Kai, Talil, a bunch of different people in the space. And I, obviously get views from the higher, the more known streamers and the more known YouTubers. And I post upcoming streamers, upcoming YouTubers, and give them that, that vision. I get them in front of people that can potentially like their content as well. That's essentially who I am. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Somebody sent me this hoodie a while ago. Shout out to you if you're watching this video, my guy. But yeah, man, let's get into it. So how I make 3,500 a day posting on Instagram Reels. And no, this isn't every single day. I don't make 3,500 a day. I've made 3,500 in a day. But yeah, man, so basically the step one, man, you want to pick the right niche. So I'm going to just briefly explain to you why Instagram theme pages work so well. And this doesn't have to only be Instagram. If you want to do it on TikTok, by all means. And also in this video, I'm going to be hiring one more clipper. In my last video, I already hired 2. I'm going to hire one more. If you're interested in clipping for me and getting paid to do so by me, comment down below, good video. I'm interested in clipping. Don't just make it a one-word, comment. Actually comment something that you enjoyed from the video or something that you learned, and comment down below you're interested, and then also comment down below your Instagram so that I can actually, hit up you guys, because I've been hiring people from my subscriber base just to show love to you guys. But why theme pages work so well is you don't need to show your face to be an influencer. And it's so great because nowadays you can make money in so many different ways when it comes to social media, but one of the great ways is with faceless content. You can be a faceless Instagram creator, you can be a faceless TikTok creator, you can be a faceless YouTuber. I'm sure y'all see it all the time, these YouTube channels that are blowing up and they don't show anybody's face. It's like cartoon edits, or it's just overlays and clips, right after each other and whatnot. And even on Instagram, you can just make like lifestyle content and post like, nice islands, expensive hotels, expensive cars and stuff like that. So you can grow on social media without showing your face. 2025 is going crazy. Instagram is pushing Reels harder than ever, so you're getting free organic reach. This is true. Instagram wants Reels to grow. They want to fight against TikTok. As y'all know, TikTok is one of the fastest growing social media platforms on the planet. And Instagram really, really wants to fight against TikTok because TikTok makes a lot of money off of them, off of their, their model and whatnot. And Instagram wants to, get into that flow as well. So that's why we've seen the advent and the growth of Instagram Reels. Viral videos equal fast followers, which equals more money. So when I was first starting my account, bro, the one way that I was growing the quickest was by posting already trending content. I wouldn't post any videos that had under 100,000 views. I wouldn't post any videos that had under 10,000 likes. And the reason that I wouldn't post any videos that weren't already trending, weren't already viral, is because I was trying to expedite my growth. I was trying to grow as quickly as possible. I wanted to grow my Instagram account as fast as possible. So the way to do that is to post content that is already trending, already doing well. And a lot of people say, hey, Kai, won't I get copyrighted for reposting content? Hey, Kai, won't I get copyright striked, or won't I get sued? Hey, Kai, won't I get in trouble for reposting already, content that's already up? No, you won't. You'll be all right. Bro, I've been doing this for a while. Never got copyrighted. You'll be fine. Trust me, like you'll be good. As long as you credit the creator, which I'll show you how to do later in the video, you'll be fine. All right. So the best niches that are blowing up right now, and keyword is blowing up right now. I didn't say these are the best niches for you. These are the best niches that I feel are blowing up right now. You have the luxury and lifestyle niche, especially the space that I'm in, the side of, social media that I'm on, self-development, money, finances, lifestyle, stuff like that, posting expensive watches, expensive cars, vacations, the lifestyle that people want to live. If you post content like that, you can grow a super large following base just from posting clips. I know y'all probably seen those dark money clips where it's like a guy with a beautiful girl and then it cuts to like them in an expensive car or like an expensive hotel, an expensive apartment, whatever. Those type videos on social media do really, really well. Motivation and self-improvement. So, gym clips, people working out, with some audio like David Goggins or something like that. Speeches, speeches from like David Goggins or from like Andrew Tate. Those do really, really well. Celebrity and pop culture news, somebody like DJ Academics, The Shade Room, pages that post news and trending topics about people that are already famous. Those do really, really well. And like mine, even, I guess you could say that mine is a pop culture YouTuber for you page. I post streamers and YouTubers, so that I'm pretty much in this niche right here. Then you have the sports highlights. So if you wanted to, you could post basketball, football, UFC, WWE. You can post, viral plays, viral moments from, big events. And then you have like some pages that I feel like are underrated, but also do really, really well. Pet pages, posting cat clips, or dog clips, or like bird clips or snakes. Like pet pages do really, really well, animal pages and whatnot. And then also relationship advice clips, because a lot of people need relationship advice. A lot of people are in failed relationships or have had failed relationships and want to find relationship advice. So if you can find good clips on social media of people giving advice for relationships, you'll do really, really well. Now, how to pick your niche. And I say this in all of my Instagram videos because I want to really drill this into you guys. The number one niche for you may not be the number one niche for me. And I'm not going off of what's popular. I'm not going off of what's trending. I'm going off your interests and my interests. Just because I like going to the gym and I like learning more about, anatomy and learning more about, muscle fibers and stuff like that, that might be the perfect niche for me, but that might not be the perfect niche for you. Maybe you like watching anime. Maybe you like watching anime, bro. So you want to post anime stuff. Just because something is trending or popular doesn't mean that has to be your niche. And the reason I say that is because when I was first, telling people about the Instagram method, I would say, hey, bro, right now, listen, the fashion niche is going crazy. You're going to want to start posting some fashion stuff. And they would start it, do it for like a week or two, and then they would fall off because they weren't interested in fashion. They just weren't interested in it. They would have rather post some boxing clips of Gervonta Davis knocking niggas out. You know what I'm saying? He just might have been more interested in boxing. But if I started by telling him, hey, or telling her, hey, post what you're interested in. That way, when you first starting in those first couple weeks, when you're not really getting no views, or maybe you getting like 100 views a video, 1,000 views a video, you only at 1,000 followers, you might only be at 5, 10K followers, you're getting kind of discouraged. At least you like what you're posting so that you're not getting bored of it. You're not getting like ashamed. Like you're not getting disinterested. You're going to want to make sure whatever niche you choose is something that you enjoy. You should also be watching content in that niche. Don't pick a niche that you've never watched content for before, because you won't know what's trending. You won't know what's popular. You won't know what to post. All right, so now we're going to go to step 2, which is create and optimize your page. You're going to want to look professional fast. Now there's a couple different ways that you could do this, but I'm gonna just run you guys down how I do it for like the people that I help do it. Username rules. Try to keep it short, easy to spell, and relevant to the niche. If you're posting lifestyle clips, you could do like luxury vibes daily. If you're doing motivation clips, grind clips. If you're doing workout clips, hard sets to failure or something like that. Something that's relevant to the niche, but something that's really simple to read and something really simple to understand, something that's clear. Profile picture isn't that important. Let's be honest here. It's just really not. Unless you're building a personal brand and you need people to see your face, the profile picture doesn't really matter that much. You can choose a bold, logo. You can make something on Canva, or if you're in like the anime niche, you can have a famous anime character as your profile picture. You know what I'm saying? As simple as that. If you're posting boxing clips, you can have Gervonta Davis as your profile picture. If you're posting makeup, you can have Kylie Jenner? Yeah, you can have Kylie Jenner as the profile pic. Something that's just relevant to the niche. You feel what I'm saying? It's not profile picture, in my opinion, is not that important. That's the last thing that people really care about. You feel what I'm saying? So here's the bio formula. This is what I typically do, and I'll show you an example. You're gonna want to show who it's for. So daily motivation for entrepreneurs. That's who it's for. What they get. Reels to help you level up and get rich. Or you could change this to not be reels. You can change it to like, you know, it can be advice to help you level up and get rich. And then you want to have a call to action. DM for promos or collabs, follow for more, you know, something like that. So as y'all see, this is me right here. You feel what I'm saying? This is team, it's me. This is my account, by the way. I'm just signed in on my drop shipping account right now, so y'all can't see, but this is me. As y'all see, I'm literally posted on there. But home of creators worldwide. So, you know, I post creators and we help creators grow. Simple as that. Boom. So now we're gonna move to step 3, man. Step 3 is how do you find viral content and, you know, go viral on social media. So there's a couple different ways that you can do this. So if you don't want to repost videos, you can skip to the next timestamp. If you want to create your own content and do this method, you definitely can. It's not a repost only method. It's not. You can definitely create your own content and still follow the framework. I would suggest that you go to the next timestamp if you want to skip this part. This part of the video is for my people that want to clip. They want to repost clips. They want to go on TikTok and find the trending clips and then just repost them real quick. They're not really worried about making their own content. They just want to repost 5 to 10 clips a day and just run it up real quick. If that's you, watch this part of the video. Find viral content. This is my secret sauce. I'm sure other people do it, but like typically they don't tell y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Where I find videos at, TikTok and Instagram explore page are huge. So for TikTok specifically, I go to TikTok, I type in whatever niche that I want to, you know, post videos about. If I'm doing boxing, I type in boxing clips. If I'm posting fitness, I type in fitness or gym or something like that, right? And you can filter it by the most liked videos, the most recent videos. Typically, I filter by most liked and I give it a certain time frame. Maybe it's a week, a month, you know, 6 months, whatever. And that's going to show you the most liked videos in that time frame. That's my secret sauce, bro. Whenever I want to post about a certain trending topic, I type in that topic, I put in most liked, and I put in the time frame of the topic's relevance. And that's going to find me the best clips from that time frame. You can also search on YouTube Shorts. Downloading YouTube Shorts is a little bit more difficult. Or finding, I should say, because they don't really give you the same amount of like filter options that TikTok does. Now, YouTube gives you filter options, but like in my opinion, they just not as good. You can still use YouTube Shorts though. And then you can also look on other theme pages. If you know theme pages in your niche that are doing fairly well, you can just look and see what they also post. And, you know, if you're getting started, bro, you could grab some of their clips. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. So what I look for in a good video typically is a strong hook in the first 3 seconds, something that grabs attention. If it doesn't grab my attention, it's probably not going to grab anybody else's attention. I'm not going to repost it. You want to have some type of emotion or shock factor because, you know, obviously something that will make people react, something that will make people share the video. And then you just want to see some high engagement signals, you know, comments, likes, shares, stuff like that. All right, so here's another method that sometimes I employ. It's called the content bank. Whenever I'm starting a new Instagram theme page, I want to grab at least 30 clips, at least 30 viral videos before I start posting, just so I have a bank. I want to have a stockpile of videos that I can schedule out. This ensures that when you first start, you don't get overwhelmed trying to find clips every single day. You can, you know, download 30 clips, schedule 5 of them a day, and then you got content for 6 days, almost a full week of content posting from just one stockpile of videos. So that's super, super important. If you want to do it, by all means. If not, by all means. But I definitely suggest that you do it. Now you want to edit for maximum views. This is for if you want to edit the videos. If you don't want to edit the videos, by all means, you can click on the next timestamp and that'll take you to the posting strategy. But this part is for people that want to also edit videos or edit their own videos or post their own content, stuff like that. Tools that I use CapCut. I pay for the pro plan. It's super worth it. You don't have to pay for the pro plan. If you have a little bit of extra money, disposable income that you want to use, by all means. If not, it's fine. You'll be fine. Buffer's great because Buffer allows you to schedule out content. I love Buffer. It's one of my favorite tools. I'm not sponsored. I should be. I promote them so much. But yeah, man, shout out to Buffer because they help your boy out a lot. As y'all can see, you got this really cool, you can plan ideas. You can, you know, schedule. As y'all can see, I schedule a lot of stuff right here. And today's Thursday, so I got to, you know, get on it. But You can also engage with comments. Whenever you get comments, they pop up here. As y'all can see, I have 10,000 unanswered comments that I can either like or respond to, whatever. You can analyze your growth. Now, the next tool that you can use is Premiere Pro. I use it because I got a cracked version before. It works pretty well for me, so I use it. But you don't have to use it. You'll be fine. Yeah, so for editing, you're going to want to know that captions aren't everything. So focus more on the video itself than the captions. The captions do matter, but not as much as the video itself. You can have an excellent caption with a trash video. It's not going to do well. You can have a trash caption with an excellent video, and it's going to do well. So yeah, focus on editing the videos. Cut out the boring parts. 10, 15-second videos typically perform better with, younger audiences than 45, 60-second videos. Just some random facts. You're going to want to use trending sounds from either TikTok or Instagram Reels. And, thankfully they make them both apparent which sounds are actually doing well with their little logos and whatnot. So you can actually add sounds that are trending and make sure that you do that. If the video or the clip that you're reposting doesn't already have sound, then do that. And then obviously, I shouldn't have to tell you this, but make sure that it's in 1080 by 1920 format, 9 by 16 format. You don't want to post a video like this directly to Instagram Reels or directly to YouTube. If anything, or directly to TikTok. If anything, you need to just zoom it in so that it fits in the bounds of 9 by 16. This right here, you feel what I'm saying? Like this portion. Boom. Now for the posting strategy. How often to post? I suggest that beginners, when they're first getting started, they do that content bank. They're going to want to get a bunch of videos ready to post. You can start by posting 3 reels a day, minimum, bare minimum 3 a day. If you're trying to scale fast and but listen, bro, if you're trying to grind and really get to it, you're trying to grow on Instagram and make as much money as possible, as fast as possible, scale fast, 5 to 7 reels a day. You can go over 7, but I wouldn't really... I don't know. At this point, I don't really know if it's worth it to, honestly. Because Instagram rewards daily activity. They reward, consistency. They want to see that you're being consistent. If you're being consistent and you warm up your account, don't expect to post on day 1 and get 1,000 views. Don't expect to post on day 2 and get 10,000 views. It's going to take you anywhere from week 1 to week 2 to start getting that engagement and really, Instagram starts pushing your content out, because they want to make sure you're not just going to post and then, disappear a week later. They want to see that you're grinding. So the best times to post, I typically do 12 o'clock, like noon, 3 p.m., 6 p.m. is pretty good, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. I typically don't post after 11 p.m., but that's just me. And then you don't want to skip days, because even 1 video a day is better than just skipping a day on Instagram. Trust. Now for the monetization. I'm going to make a separate video on this just so I can show you guys exactly like the full extent of how you can monetize. But for quick money, stage 1, you can sell really cheap, shout outs and promos to other people in your niche. So you can do a $10 or $50, anywhere from 10 to 50. If you want to do 5 to 10, whatever price that you feel as though your page is worth, you can start doing promotions. Just DM people. I DM so many people every single day just to get my page in front of them, but to also let them know about the services that I offer. Once you hit around 5,000 followers, you can start doing promos. They're going to be cheaper then, obviously, but once you get more followers, you can charge way more. Stage 2 is going to be bigger money. You can start actually working with brands. I have a bunch of brands that I work with, as y'all can see, man. In my previous videos, I've been showing y'all, I have a couple brands that I work with on a consistent basis. They pay me consistently monthly to promote their product. You can start doing that once you get in anywhere from like the 20,000 to, 20,000 and up range. And then you can also push affiliate products. If you have products or affiliate links that you want to start selling or, promoting, you can do that as well. And then stage 3 is you're going to be scaling. So you're going to be running multiple accounts a day, outsource the editing, outsource the posting to, people that can do it for you, so you can focus on, growing the accounts and, running multiple accounts and just doing what you do on one account for, let's say, 5 at a time. You know what I'm saying? So if you're making 100 a day on one account, you have 5 accounts. Now you're making 500 a day. Simple as that. And brands will pay you big money once you pass 100,000. Once I passed like 80,000 followers, I was getting bank, bro. Like running up that bag. No cap. Seriously. But essentially, y'all, that's the full step-by-step. If you want me to post a full monetization strategy for Instagram Reels, please comment down below and I'll do so. Again, if you want to start working for me, if you want to get with your boy and hop on the clip page, let me know. Comment down below, please. I don't want to take too much of y'all time. This was already a pretty long video. I hope you watched to the end, and I love all of y'all so much. Thank you so much for watching. It's your boy Kyle Wavy, and I'm gone, gang. Peace. And I want to see a bunch of y'all running it up on Instagram too. So if you're not already posting on Instagram, or if you just watch Instagram for free, stop being a brokey and get to a bag, bro. Please, if you watch Instagram and you don't post, if you watch Instagram and you're on Instagram all day and you don't get paid, please start today. That was a bar. Oh my gosh. Yeah.